Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and today's officially the day we celebrate. Well, yesterday actually, but yesterday I was crying, so I apologize. It is honestly an honor, guys. Minasan, arigato. I truly mean that. And I don't say that usually, guys. Hello, Mr. Bees. Hello there, Neville. Hello there, everyone. Hello there, Marco. I'm kind of nervous, I won't lie. But yeah, we officially have surpassed the 1K goal mark. So I guess it's only natural now for us to actually start. Oh, my hair's a bit of a wreck. I need to style my hair again. I will at 10K though, but we need to change this goal now, guys. We're going to add one more zero. Oh boy, this is going to be... Let's do this, guys. 1K, 2, boom, 10K. And now we gotta lock that in place. So we're officially going up all the way all... Whew, that is actually kind of scary, guys. I'm not gonna lie. 10,000 subs. But like I promised, at 10,000 subs, I will actually show you guys my hairstyle. Like, go back old school. We'll have a bit of skincare, a bit of foundation, and whatnot. After 1K, another 1K comes a lot faster. I don't want to... Okay, guys. I don't want to jinx it, but, yeah. If it does happen, it happens, guys. And I truly want to thank everybody. Let's go. Yeah. I truly want to thank Mr. B's, you know, Marco, B and J, Caden, you know, Itarika, all the OGs. I still have your names written down. And everybody who's new. So basically, Pupo, Abby, everybody else who came later, I want to thank those people as well. And I know there's a lot of people I might have forgotten, but if you come and go, I might forget you, but I apologize. I'm going to need to write down your names so I don't forget all of you guys. But all of you, I have to thank you guys, because I honestly did not expect 1K subs within 3 months. Yeah, Neville, it is surprising, because like for the first year and a half, there was literally not much steam coming in. Hello there, CJ Miles. Really great name, by the way. But gosh, so after we hit 200 subs, everything was a slow build up from there. And man, I don't even know how to thank you guys. I don't want to cry. I'm trying not to cry again, guys, because I literally cried yesterday, and oh boy, it was kind of... Oh gosh. I cried yesterday, I will not lie. It was the most beautiful cry I ever had in my life. And after that, I went for a walk, because I needed to accept that it actually happened. But from here on out, guys, I said that I had 0 plans for this channel, but now I do. My plan is to actually slowly build up this community, and then, if possible, help out other people. Whether it's through charity or something. Like, we gotta be better than those who came before. And look, there's nothing wrong if you all want to, you know, help yourselves in this YouTube space, because it's actually pretty difficult now, even though it always has been. But for me, I really want to find a way to help out people. Hello there, CJ. Hello, y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Some fresh air after the 1K. Yeah, fresh air for everybody. And man, so I promised that I would do the 1K sub dance, but I'm still waiting for a reply back, because I do not own the songs that I want to actually show you guys for the 1K subs. So I'm still waiting, but if it happens, I'll post on the channel. Out of nowhere message. I somehow find your channel through VTubers. Ooh. VTubers? Interesting. I am not familiar in terms of the VTuber space, so come in a sight. Like, I apologize. I'm not familiar with VTubers, but if it brought all of you here, then it's a good thing. I will keep on going. I will still keep on training, and I'll still keep pushing on. Marco, Spy Family's coming out this fall. Out of nowhere message. Spy Family is pretty awesome, I would not lie. I want to read the manga, but from what I understand, the manga like is a quick read. So if I read the manga for Spy Family, I'm afraid that like if I watch the anime, I'll lose interest. So I'm gonna stick with just being an anime only for Spy Family. But yeah, I know it's coming back in fall. Makes me really hype. But it makes me kind of worried too because like I don't know. People think 1K is a little, but for me it's a lot because I've been on this space for so long. I feel like an actual dinosaur. Like like I don't really fit in with the youth. Even though I'm still relatively young in a way, I honestly do not find myself. I'm usually around the VTuber community, but I'm interested in you. CJ, I love you, my man. You guys are awesome. Like, all of you guys are awesome. But, yeah, 1,000 subs. Now, at 10K, this year of anime is going to be epic, not going to lie. It's already been epic. I still feel bad that a lot of animes are currently being delayed or postponed because of, like, studio issues and whatnot. But I do hope everybody, you know, in Japan gets around that. But we kind of had to wait and see. But it is, oh god, there's a lot of stuff, man. Nothing much will actually change in terms of my content. I like to post more of myself, though. Even though you already play Clan, you still watch the anime. Hey, okay, I watched the anime first of Clannad before I played the visual novel, guys. And not to mention, in terms of Clannad, guys, the visual novel is god tier, but I have not yet went through every single route because every single route in Clannad is depressing in some way or fashion. Just for those who don't know, Clannad is a very sad anime, but the visual novel is depressing. It is the most depressing thing you'll ever play in your life. I know that a lot of people are anime onlys for Clannad, but I highly recommend the visual novel. You will cry. It's like Higurashi almost, except everything's depressing. But trust me, I love anime, but I don't want to be a niche channel, guys. Also, I want to clarify something, so allow me to clarify this real quick. My name, the Kumo Sensei, even though it is a joke in a way, I am a real spider keeper, by the way. I'm a tarantula breeder, a tarantula caretaker, and I've bred over hundreds of species of tarantulas and produced over thousands of offspring. And if for all those who are wondering what's all those containers behind me, every single one of those has a spider in it. They're all tarantulas, and yeah, I hope that clarifies why I'm called the Kumo Sensei. I am pretty much the real deal spider master. I know a lot of people have been asking me that, but I hope that clarifies it, especially anybody who's new to this channel. I am the real deal spider master. Like my name is not a gimmick. I have a channel on my channels page called Laxo. That's where I post my tarantula and spider work, so please check it out. It's high quality spider videos. Oh, okay, Marco, did you sell some spiders? Yes, I have. I've sold away 6, well actually 8, 14, 15 of my females. I sold those away, and I sold away, I believe, 3 of my males as well, and some of the Hysterocrates species Benin, which were the babies I fed every single tarantula feeding video. I sold away half of those, but I still have the other half I gotta find a way to get rid of or sell. But yeah, I just sold some spiders. The money that I've gotten from that will be probably most likely be used for more breeding projects this year. Currently, I'm trying to breed more tarantulas. Well, I said I told myself I was going to lay back a bit, but there are some projects I'm really trying to get going, such as the golden blue leg baboon tarantula. I have like 6, maybe 8, maybe 9 females, so I'm looking for a male. The Antilles pink toe tarantula, I have 6 females. I'm looking for a male as well. So did you collect money for your PC? Yes, I do have money. I have around 500 saved, like for my PC, guys. The goal is 1,000, so we're actually halfway through, honestly. Now, I could use all the money I've earned from selling the spiders last week at the reptile show for the new PC, but I choose not to. And the reason why is because I gotta invest in my spiders too, guys. As much as I like making content for, you know, you guys and for myself to enjoy, I also got to put my spiders first, because my spiders to me is my primary thing. That's my career I'm trying to go for, guys. YouTube is more so of a side project. So I hope that people don't get sidetracked to thinking that I'm trying to do YouTube for a career. YouTube is, for me, guys, a side hustle. It is not a career I'm trying to pursue in. So even though I upload daily, please don't take it out of context, guys. My spiders and my animals will come first always. I hope you guys understand, and I apologize if you guys wanted me to use my PC that I like the money I earned all from my PC, but I can't. Some of it has to go to my tarantulas, and I can't ignore that, guys. Everybody's like almost there. Nice. Yes, we're getting there. Trying to make a business in life. This is part of growing up, honestly. I am a young adult now, so I have to take responsibility and try to build a career. Even though a lot of my siblings and my, people around my family don't really agree with the career that I'm pursuing, I do it because I love it. I know that the money really isn't there, even as of now, but for me, I truly love what I do, and you do what you love, guys. That's the thing about me. I know that spiders isn't the biggest profit, but for me, I love it so much, I can't let go of it. Like, I can literally spend the rest of my life doing it. I just wish that sometimes I had more help, but since there's nobody to help me out, I'm a one-man band. I'm doing all the work. So, if there are some days I upload only a single video on this channel instead of your typical 2 or 3 or 4, it's because I'm too busy. And we also have a roach problem behind me, guys, because we have mites. A mite infestation in my roach colonies. So one of my colonies is actually being isolated behind me. You might see it. Well, actually you can't, but it is a lot of work. If you love what you do it with passion. Yes, that is so true. I truly love what I do with passion, and I do it very expertly. I am the real deal Kumo Sensei, guys, so please don't take my name as a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. I promise you that, guys. What you do. Yep. Oh, man, but do what you love. No problems, bro. Thanks, guys. Autocorrect. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll all make mistakes. I also want to... Okay, I'm going to go off track here for a second, guys. So, away from the spiders, I want to talk about YouTube. I don't want people to view me as a god. I don't know why people are viewing me like that. It's kind of strange. I'm just a regular guy you can find anywhere else. It's just that I'm a little bit different, but not in a bad way. So please don't treat me like I'm the end-all be-all. By the way, which country are you from? I'm from the United States, CJ, by the way. If you go to my channels page, the country I'm from is the United States. Yes, I live in the USA, guys. But I'm not going to tell you my ethnicity, okay? That's for you guys to figure out. Because my ethnicity, it's for you people to know. Or to learn. But yes, I am in the United States. I am and built different. Yes, you can say I'm built different. That's pretty fair. But yeah, please view me as a regular guy. I don't... Like, you can agree or disagree with me. Like, we're human. I'm not always going to make the right choices in life, guys. I'm still going to screw up. Oh, I'm from South Africa. South Africa is pretty hype, I'll tell you what. It's such an underrated country, by the way. Especially when it comes to their exotic pet trade. I know that South Africa is slowly getting there. Why the headphones? Oh, I don't know. I just put them on today. I really don't know why. I just put on my headphones for some reason, Marco. I guess because it looks cool, I guess. And maybe it keeps my hair down so it doesn't get all poofy. Asian hair is pretty thick, so I'm from India. Yep. I see you, Nebel. A lot of my fan base is actually from outside of the United States, which is kind of confusing. True, but it's nice-ish. Oh, don't say that about your country. South Africa is pretty hype. I would like to visit there someday. They have some amazing wildlife, I'll tell you what. As somebody who likes exotic animals and whatnot, it is pretty interesting, honestly. But for now, I'm stuck in this place. But let us follow on this journey and let us see what happens. Because, man, this journey has been crazy. Especially the last 3 months. The last 3 months, it has been explosive. We went from, I believe, 4 to 500 subs to 1,000 within 3 months. That's the fastest I've ever seen for a small channel like mine. It took about 1.5 years, actually, for that to happen. Or 1 3/4 years. Almost 4 years. Dang. No, not almost 4 years, almost 2 years. My bad. What am I saying? That's a long time, though. About 2 years of uploading and then all of a sudden explosive growth. I don't know if it's deserved, though, guys. Can't visit the safari. I've only been there 5 years ago. Seems like a nice place, though. So it would be worth checking out. In terms of the safari and whatnot in South Africa. Well, let's hope that whatever we do with this this community, let's not go crazy. I don't want like a toxic community. No offense, I've seen some recent anime communities and anime YouTubers that are not so good people, which is kind of a shame, honestly. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not know a lot of these anime YouTubers that people want me to talk about. I don't know them because the 1 year for this current channel. Yes, 1 year for this current channel. Well, actually 2 years about. But there's a lot of anime YouTubers I do not know about, guys, that are way bigger than mine. If it takes long to get what you want, then it's more precious. True. That is so true, man. The harder you work for something, the more satisfying and more deserving it is once you get it. Especially for someone like me, going on for 7 years, and which is honestly quite a surprise because, like, I thought my channel was literally, I don't want to say it was going to be dead, but I want to be honest, I thought it was literally not going to go anywhere. But lo and behold, it did. Some VTubers or anime chats are toxic. This is why, for me, I don't really mention animes. Like, when I mention anime, I don't really bring it up in a negative light. Unless I give you a warning or a disclaimer before I talk about an anime. Now, for VTubers, I heard that VTubers can be quite toxic in a way, but I don't know enough about VTubers to give you a strong opinion. It's not that I hate VTubers. I think VTubers are interestingly cool, but at the same time, like, the VTuber bubble is so big. If I was to jump into the VTuber stuff, I would not know where to start. I don't hate VTubers, but I just stay away from it. Anime chats is kind of crazy, I tell you what. Congratulations on 600 subs on the Spider channel. Yoo-hoo! We hit 600, finally. I would also like for my Spider channel to actually take off as well. But the quality and the camera and the equipment I use for my Spider work, the YouTube channel, the Laxo channel, it takes a bit more time to edit and whatnot. Just because, you know, the video quality is much better. So, yeah, if that channel grows, I'll be happy, man. Because then I can actually use that channel as a way to put myself out there as a tarantula breeder and possibly help me out on the spider career side of things. More so than this channel. But now, I don't hate this channel, but this channel is more so of a laid back channel for me to just put out whatever I like or things I find interest in. But I also would like to, you know, grow my Spider channel as a way to put myself out there as a career path, if you can understand where I'm coming from. So that way people can understand that I'm the real deal. I mean, I'm already acknowledged as a tarantula breeder, but I'm not acknowledged to the point where, like, I'm big. There are some legendary tarantula breeders, like legendary, that are well known. In my opinion, some VTubers are nice. It's just depending on the streamer and how they interact with their chat. I'll also subscribe to your Spider channel. Gosh, I love you guys, man. So it's really up to the VTuber then. I don't know, a lot of VTubers to me feel like just regular people. I know that VTubers use a model like a 2D or 3D model for like their character sprite and whatnot. But VTubers as a whole, to me, they just feel like regular people. I don't like. It's hard for me to see why people get so attached. I guess maybe it's because they see it like an anime character. I joined around when you had around 36. That was like 8 or 9 months ago. So basically 1K under a year. Hey, yo, more subs. Yeah, we have a lot more coming in, guys. Oh man, that is crazy. Yeah, Marco, you was actually one of the original subscribers on the channel. Like, one of the active, first subscribers. I think Caden was actually, that guy, I don't know where he at now, but that guy was basically the first active subscriber I had. Hey, yo, more subs. VTuber Studio is what they use. Interesting. It's all about fantasy. Huh. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. I feel like VTubers, I know that they're supposed to play like into the character their model is based off from. But as an actor and as somebody who does stage acting, I feel like their acting falls kind of flat. Not trying to be mean, but like, I know they just, okay, now hear me out. I know that VTubers roleplay whatever characters their model is, but like, I feel like they could do they could do a much better job. Come on now. Because, like, what's the point of being a VTuber if you can't actually roleplay your character, or your model? I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm just saying that some of them do better than others. Nebel, I was like the 986 subscriber. Wow. Everybody is so specific on what number subscriber they were. It is amazing. Marco, when you start doing live streams, numbers are just coming up. Exactly. But I can't do live streams too often because like I have like a spider problem every single day. Like my life revolves around doing the spider work behind me, which is why I'm the Kumo Sensei. And I know a lot of people keep saying my name is a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. I'm the real deal spider master. Like, I was apprenticed by my spider instructor when I was like, man, much younger, in my high school years, my senior high school years. And then now, as a young adult, I'm literally the real deal now. I've bred I literally produced endangered species tarantulas in captivity. I've done a lot now. The only thing I wish I've done is that I wish I had a bigger name in the spider community. So that way I can use that way I can use myself as a way to, not to advertise myself as a business, but more so show the world who I am and leave my mark. Because I don't want people to see tarantulas as like this like high octane energy sort of thing. My approach to spiders and my approach to my work is more of a slow progress, but in an artistic, low energy style. That has always been my approach. So I'm hoping I can grow this channel and my actual Laxo channel to influence what I can do. And maybe one day use like some of the money, if I ever do get like money on YouTube, to buy more spiders. I think that would be amazing. And help out smaller YouTubers as well, and smaller creators. I'm still looking for smaller creators to help out. I haven't chose one yet, but as this channel grows bigger, I would like to, like, once every month to every 2 months, choose a small YouTuber and then give them like a shout out or an interview or something, and just trying to find out how to do that. I'm just asking myself, how is your family sleeping with all those spiders? The answer is simple, honestly. Just be really good at what you do. Like, my siblings and my whole family and whatever, they're confident enough in my skill to where, like, they cannot worry about spiders and whatnot, and there's a fruit fly buzzing around me. But in general, though, guys, like, if you're good at what you do, it's not really a concern or a worry. I do have backup plans in case things go south. And my room is insulated, by the way. You can't really see it, but my room is insulated. So if something escapes, or if something gets out, or something goes wrong, it's contained into this room only. So I do have everything under control. So I hope that answers your question, guys. But the spider work, it's not really... It's really... Man, I don't really show you guys the full experience of the spider work because it's really boring. So I'll only show people the interesting stuff, such as the breeding, the feedings, rehousings, and stuff like that. Because if I show you guys like the full experience, it's actually really boring. So usually off stream, like whenever I stop feeding, I do the rest of the work myself, which is like another 2 to 3 hours of maintenance. But it's boring to where like if I show you guys on stream, you're just gonna get bored. So really, I just show you guys the cool stuff, not really the boring stuff. The boring stuff is for me because I love it. But someday though, guys, you guys will understand. It's just the way the spider work is, you know. There's good stuff and bad stuff. You know, you gotta choose. You gotta do both if you're gonna do this. So my name is not a gimmick. I'm the real deal Kumo Sensei, guys. So please don't take that out of whack. Also, hold up. Give me about a second. Yep, 601. Sensei, you could also make shorts too. I could make shorts actually. Actually, I would like to try a couple of shorts for my Tarantula stuff. For this channel, I don't know if I'll do shorts for this channel because I wouldn't know what to do it on. Maybe some voice act. Oh, excuse myself. Maybe some voice acting work and whatnot. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe I would try some shorts. I just need to find a way to actually. You can make shorts with dancing. Man, god dang. You know, I think I might actually. It would depend. It would depend. Hello there, IDK. Hello there, young one. Of copyright music, I think. I don't know if you can. It could help your channel. Oh gosh. Everybody, the dancing stuff. Maybe I'll give it a shot. But we kind of had to wait and see. For those who don't know, I am a dancer, guys. I've been dancing for over 10 years now. I have practiced over different, lots of different styles and genres of dancing. And yeah, I was a street dancer. Then I became a street performer. And then I became a competitive street dancer, or a competitive dancer in general. And now I'm a dance instructor. So for those who are wondering about my dancing credentials, and even though I'm a dancing instructor and I've had that on my website still, I'm currently not teaching right now, but yeah, it is. I'm pretty good at what I do, just put it that way. In terms of my dance styles, for those who are wondering, freestyle hip hop, Chicago footwork, sea walk, crump, whacking, vogue. Let's see, what else? Man, what else have I practiced that I still use? A little bit of popping. Popping, I only use concepts. Like, I don't really, pop anymore in terms of like using popping and whatnot. In terms of genres I've danced to, so styles and genres are two different things. Oh, hit my bottle there. In terms of genres, I practice jazz, groove, R&B, ballad, and I've actually, man, I've been hitting some moves, I'll tell you what. I've been dancing for an extremely long time. Even though people consider me a professional dancer now, which honestly, I'm still trying to get used to that. Because I think professional is such a subjective word. I don't really see myself as a professional, even though I have a lot of credentials behind dancing. Oop, oop. I've been dancing for way too long, guys. IDK, hit the gritty and get sturdy right now. Not in my room. I can't be dancing in my room. It's carpet. It will literally just get teared up on my feet. Or my feet will get teared up, guys. I mean, I don't know why people are requesting for me to teach you how to dance on YouTube. The honest truth is that I can't. Because I have to teach you in person for me to actually instruct you how to dance. Have you watched Step Up? Step Up is the most unrealistic, one of the most unrealistic dance movies I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna critique some dancing movies for a second. Step Up is it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it is so choreographed to where it is not even street dancing. I know Step Up is choreography and street dancing mixed together, but oh my god, it is so unrealistic. I know that the main character, Moose, I believe that's his name. He's a fantastic dancer and choreographer. But the movie exaggerates it so much to where it is unrealistic. The moves are cool, the choreography is on point, but it is not realistic dancing. Like, in all honesty, you will not see that in a dance competition. As somebody who has competed in dancing, like a couple and a few times, it is not really realistic. I'm being completely honest. I think one of the more realistic dance movies is Stomp the Yard. But Stomp the Yard in itself is kind of unrealistic as well. I wanted to say you've been moving like Moose. Moose is actually a freestyle dancer and choreographer. So there goes that. Do you have a favorite movie with dancing? Probably Stomp the Yard, but Stomp the Yard is unreal. Wait, no. My favorite dancing movie of all time that is realistic, like the most realistic, amazing dance movie I have ever seen, came out in 2005. It is about crumping. It is called Rise. That movie is raw footage dancing. And you had never seen that old. It's a documentary, but it is the most realistic, the best dancing I have ever seen. It is like realistic dancing. It is raw. How was your Valentine's Day? Sadly, I got no girlfriend, so it was a normal day for me. Well, yesterday for me, I cried. I went for a walk. I came home, and then I went back to work. So you and me were on the same page, IDK. We're on the same page. We're all lonely. I know that some people are emailing me now about my taste in women because of that Valentine's Day video I posted. I said it before and I'll say it again. I actually prefer slightly older women. But that's from my dating experience and what I prefer. So, yeah. Lucky Star had a good opening dance. Oh man, Lucky Star. I'm not gonna... I would never do anime dances because I think they're cringe for the most part. Even the cool ones, like the cool anime dances, such as the JoJo dance and whatnot, the deaf dance and... Gosh, you know, I would never do an anime dance because I don't think they're cool, but they're cringe to do. Do you watch Haikyuu yet? I watched your video reviewing the top 50 anime list. Yes, I have watched Haikyuu. Okay, I know that people always compare Blue Lock to Haikyuu. I prefer Haikyuu, but Blue Lock is still cool though. But hey, don't hate on me for that hot take. Haikyuu is over now though, sadly. But or is it? Yeah, it is over. I'm tripping. Single Pringles Day was yesterday. Face Kumo. We're going to win. Oh man, you guys are so funny. Ain't no way, bro, getting emails asked for Valentine's Day. I did not get any emails for Valentine's Day, but I had people questioning me, sending me emails about my taste in women. My taste is my personal preference, guys. Like, you guys can do what you want. I just prefer being single for now. At 5k subs, do the Lucky Star dance. CJ, I'll be honest, that sounds kind of... Oh, no. I said Chica dance for 1k, he said no. Chica... I am a guy. If I was to do the Chica dance, I'm going to need to cross-dress, like, as a girl to do that. Because doing the Chica dance as a guy is kind of, awkward. It is awkward. Oh man, 2 sequels have been announced. For Haikyuu? Interesting. That is very interesting. I think Haikyuu is good as where it ended, but I guess more wouldn't hurt, I guess, to be fair. Lucky Star dance and anime dances I'll probably not do, guys. Let's man, people are requesting, but it will hurt my pride. Oh my gosh. Just imagine in the future I get canceled and then somebody pulls up my old anime dance that was cringe as a way to like try to cancel me or something. That's gonna be so strange. Chica fanboy for show. I haven't told. Well, some of you guys haven't been on the live stream when I said this before. Chica's dance can't compare with Lucky Star. Like cross-dress a new thing for you. Sensei can be Sigma. I haven't said, like, for those who wasn't here on the last few live streams, I said this before, I'll say it again. During a stage play, I actually cross-dressed as a stand-in for somebody, as a girl, because they were absent. I was a really good-looking girl, I'll tell you what. I did not do the makeup. I did not put on the wig. I let somebody else do that for me because I had no idea how to put on a wig, nor do I have any idea how to do makeup. So somebody backstage did that for me, and I was basically a woman stand-in for a kid's play. It was kind of cringe. Your anime dance will be the intro to your Sunny V2 video. Gosh, Mr. B's, man, Mr. B's and Marco, you guys are really funny. I tell you what, all you guys are just so, man. You guys make me want to cringe. Do the Sigma. Nebel, I cannot do that. If I do... Hello there, Kami. Yeah, we're congratulating, guys. It is gonna be... We're all gonna be here for the while. When is your battle against Ohio boss in dancing? Whenever Ohio is ready, I will jump back into the dance ring again. The dancing ring... I'll be honest, I don't feel like going back into dancing, like competitive dancing. I could if I wanted to, but competitive dancing is by far one of the hardest things in the world. I can tell you a story someday. Kumo versus Ohio. Yes, I will versus Ohio anytime. If anybody's interested in dancing stories, I will tell them, but I've only made one video discussing about it because I feel like talking about my dancing history is kind of boring. It's only interesting if you're into dancing or if like you just find me interesting. But someday I'll probably tell you the story of like my dancing history. Not in chronological order, obviously, because that will take like 50 years. Because remember, this is 10 years of dancing we're talking about here. But I will tell you tidbits and stuff if people are interested. But I don't think anybody is. So I don't really want to tell you stories because it's a crazy history, I tell you what. Dancing is amazing though. I like the stories. Oh man. I have a lot of stories for dancing. So many in fact that it is... You guys don't mind? I don't know. They seem kind of boring though. Hello there, Abby. Welcome, welcome. We're celebrating. We're talking about dancing, which is... By the way, don't you have a Discord, Sensei? Abby, yo. In terms of the Discord, I have created it, but I'm kind of scared. Don't get me wrong, because I have no moderators on the Discord, and then like, so I don't have anybody to manage it. And the boss, I feel like they might overstep themselves if I like show you guys. But I'll actually post the Discord pretty soon, or maybe today, later today. Just not now. But I need to find people who are willing to be moderators, because I want to be honest, I'm not really the most active person on the internet. I'm, at this point, even though like I upload every day, I'm more so of a casual type of internet user compared to like way back when. Way back when I was on the internet pretty much every single day for hours. But as I've grown older, guys, the internet, I've stepped back on it and focused more on my personal life. Yeah, I'll put Marco as a mod, but I would like to have at least 3 moderators if possible. So if anybody's willing to volunteer and anybody who's active wants to be part of a mod team for me, I guess I'll mod you guys. But I'm looking for people who are active, because when it comes to Discord, I am not the most active person on Discord. So I'm not very, I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm not very confident on Discord, to be honest. Because even though I was given mod privileges way back when I was supporting other creators, I never really did anything with it. Be building muscle. So so the Discord will happen, but I need people who are willing to be active on the Discord, to moderate it. You can delete and ban people. Yes, that is basically the essential things of being a mod. You're basically making sure that everybody stays in check. But the people who are going to be moderators need to be people who are active. I can mod if you want. IDK, I don't know how active you are though. It's not... I'd say a minimum, or at least people who can be active, a minimum at least 4 hours a day. I'm not saying you gotta be on Discord 4 hours a day, but is willing to check up on it every once in a while. Because Discord is not my strong suit. I don't live on the internet, guys. to put it simply. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody when I said that, but I do not live on the internet. I live passively on the internet at this point. There are lots of people... Sadly, I can't mod since I'm mod around 5 streams and some Discord servers. I understand, CJ. I was in the same position, long ago, so... Bees. There's a lot of people that I think, the 10 of us. Bro, my Discord is open 24/7. Okay, if I had to choose people to be given Discord moderator privileges, I would choose Marco, IDK, and then Mr. Bees. I barely use Discord, but it'd be fun. But I would choose you 3 guys to be moderators. If you're willing to accept it, then I can definitely put you guys as mods once I get the Discord set up. I also got some bots in, but the thing I don't like about bots is that these bots, I just manually downloaded them. They're good bots, but I'm afraid they might overstep it sometimes. CJ, I feel like you have too much in your hands. I can't really choose you as a mod to be fair. It's not that I don't hate you. It's just the fact that you deserve a break, man. You sound like you already had a lot in your hands. But those are probably be the 3 that I would choose for you guys. The question is, when do I post the Discord mod? Probably later today, because I did say I will post it at 1k subs. Now the question is, what do we do at 10k though? I feel like doing my hairstyle again is kind of... God damn it, I hate... God, I'm getting bad memories now when I think about doing my hair again at 10k. But I gotta keep my word though. Gotta keep my word. Because the last thing I want is somebody parasocial again. Oh yeah, some of you guys I haven't told you the story about that yet. Why I don't style my hair anymore. Or why I don't really style it to the fullest extent. Long story short, I had somebody parasocial who was obsessed with me. I think I should... I'll also support you. Thanks, guys. I think I should tell you the story about that. First, let's get 2k. Exactly. I'm 6 years ahead of American time. Yeah, but Marco, you're right though. One step at a time. Hours, not... Yeah, exactly. 6 hours. But I think I should tell you guys the story of why I don't really style myself anymore. So, IDK is from the future. He's 6 hours ahead of us, yes. He can prevent disaster from happening. Hey, what? So allow me to tell you a story, guys, for a quick second. So long ago, I actually used to do foundation, skincare, and I was actually in style. Even though I'm still somewhat in style, guys, it's not really the style that was, good. And apparently, at some point, it got to the point where there was this individual who was just so obsessed to where it was just creepy. And like I stated, like I used to do my hair, my skincare, and everything to the T. Like I was pretty good looking, I'll tell you what, in the past. But over time, this individual got more and more obsessed with me to the point where it was just too much. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop. And so from there on, it's been a few years now, but I do not do my hairstyle. I do not style my hair anymore or dress like the way I used to. But at 10K subs, I promise you guys, I'll go back into style for one more time. I feel like this. Look, I don't really hate this individual. No, it's a different one. This is way back when, Abby. This is not the same individual. This is a different individual. This individual though, she was quote unquote, I would say yandere, almost to an extent. She was actually really pretty though. For those who are wondering, she was obsessed to where she will cosplay and send me pictures of herself. She will cosplay as Yukinoshita from Origairu or Snafu. She was not perfect, but she was really good at it. She also sent me a pictures cosplaying as Kurisu from Steins Gate. And I believe she did that one I forgot what's her name. That one girl from Tomodachi Katsukunai, the Friends Club anime, I forgot what's it called. Man, she was actually very pretty, I will not lie. But it's just that, like, rate from 1 through 10. Solid 8.5. Like, 8.5, solid. Period. Very pretty, but just horrible personality. When I say horrible, it was like everywhere I went, I had to be cautious, almost. It was just so ridiculous. Like, I'll never forget, logging on Discord, she was there. Just posting a random video. She was like, always commenting about like, am I single? Of course I'm single. I mean, well, I was talking to people at the time, but I was still single. Haganai, that's the one. There it goes. Got it, Mr. Beast. That is definitely the one, Haganai. That's the anime. The purple hair girl. The black hair girl with purple eyes. I forgot what's her name. I haven't watched the anime in a while, but she cosplayed as her though. I mean, she was pretty, but I just couldn't stand. I'm not really the guy that goes on looks, man. What kind of girl are you into? European, Asian, or American? Honestly, I don't really, in terms of ethnicity, it doesn't really matter because my whole family's ethnicity is all over the place. So I don't really think it matters for ethnicity at all. It's just really the personality and slightly older women for me. They don't have to be older women, but in general, I prefer slightly older women. They're easier for, like, they're not easier for me, but it's easier for me to relate to. Just put it that way. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Wow. You go for personality. As you get older, you will start to understand that looks does give you a good first impression, but personality goes the furthest. I'll tell you what. My dating experience to you guys, for those who are single, it is crazy though. But yeah, that parasocial relationship was not good at all. I think the only reason how it ended was pretty interesting. Mature. Yeah, so it's Tsundere? So Tsunade? No, not Tsunade. Not Tsunade type though. I'm not, god dang it. I'm gonna say this, I'll say this again. I am not really the biggest fan of big breast. big plot. So, I'm going to get canceled for saying that. Anime characters with overly sized plots is not really for me. I like my anime characters to be well proportioned. Even in real life as well. I like proportionate people. If possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are not perfect in terms of body proportions, but at least be realistic, because anime characters go crazy on body proportions. Bro, have you watched Vinland Saga? What's your favorite anime? Probably my favorite anime of all time is Steins Gate, but I have watched Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga's manga is god tier. The anime is good too. I'll tell you what. Not cultured. CJ, I'm telling you guys, I am very cultured. It's just that I'm a mature man. I'm a grown man, put it that way. So I know that a lot of people obsess over like the plot anime characters, but for me, turns me it kind of turns me away. Now I'm not into flat characters. Don't people, oh my gosh, people are going to actually take that out of context. I'm not into flat characters, but I'm not into big plotted characters as well. I like proportionate characters, guys. Like, you know, like my waifus. Sure. Dawn. Hello there, Dawn. Have you watched Erased? Yes, I have. I watched Erased the day it came out. The opening is very amazing by Asian Kung Fu Generations, I believe was the band. Erased's manga and Erased's anime are actually kind of different. Like, events still happens, but it's played out a bit differently, I tell you what. I highly recommend reading Erased's manga, because the manga is very... It's a different tone than the anime, put it simply. Have you watched High School DxD? Yes, I have. And I've read the light novels as well. High School DxD, I watch it casually, but I don't watch it like this. I just watch it casually. Haha, I'm into Asians. I like Asian eye shape a lot. Define that. Like the chinky Asian eyes, or like the double eyelayer Asians like me. I would start Steins Gate 2 after exams. Steins Gate is a fantastic journey, but it is a slow burn though, I'll tell you what. Steins Gate, though, I think the biggest problem for a lot of people getting into Steins Gate is that it's a very slow-paced anime. But once you get through like the first 11 or 12 episodes, it really kicks off a lot. Steins Gate is amazing. AKG is my favorite band ever, period. Yup, Asian Kung Fu Generation is my favorite band. They have a lot of great songs, I'll tell you what. Erase is the one that put them out there for certain. Even though there was other openings. I understand where you're coming from, Mr. Beast. Okay, your culture. CJ, you're funny. Erase's manga is very unique. What about Haikyuu? Haikyuu's manga? Haikyuu's manga and anime are pretty... They're not really different, in my personal opinion. Even though some still frames... I mean, some panels of the manga is really intense for a panel. I still think the anime executes it pretty well, so I don't really have a problem with it. Steins Gate is life, exactly. Eye shapes like Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, and Thai people have. So like, okay, so the chinkiness then, interesting. So not like my eyes. My eyes is double eye layers. God damn it, I'm not your type, IDK. I'm just kidding. Basically pointed eyes, IG. I'm reading Haikyuu now and I love it. Haikyuu is amazing. Haikyuu to me is like what Team Spirit should be, in my personal opinion. I feel like other sports animes try to copy that, but they try different stuff. No Game No Life is my favorite anime. No Game No Life is an amazing light novel, I'll tell you what. If you read the light novel for No Game No Life, it is such a condensed story almost. I'm surprised the anime is as good as it is. Like, the anime is really good. Because, like, the light novels, for not for Steins Gate, but for No Game No Life. No Game No Life's light novels, which is the original source, by the way. The original source material. It is very solid. The only thing I wish was that the author, I wish that he would actually publish more novels. Haikyuu will have a 2-part movie for the ending. Well, let's just hope the movie is worth it, Neville. I hope I can catch up so I can watch. I highly recommend it. If you can't watch the anime for Haikyuu, then just read the manga. You'll catch up pretty quickly, I'll tell you what, Mr. Beast. Imagine Gintama having some sort of parody with Haikyuu. Those trio team spirit. If the thing about Gintama is that like I feel like Haikyuu came after Gintama's time. But if Gintama did have it, it would be so cringe. Oh my gosh. I can actually imagine Gintoki having like the Blue Lock manga golly after reading that, or else we gonna have beef. Blue Lock is such a Blue Lock is different from Haikyuu. Haikyuu is more like the team spirit. Blue Lock is like bringing out the inner demon within like a player. Like they're great sports anime, but they displayed it differently. Just put it that way. Oh, Neville, interesting. Blue manga, greater than the Let's Do anime. Laugh for a minute. Grand Blue would suit your definite proportion thingy for sure. Grand Blue, oh my gosh, Grand Blue is such a man. Look, I have not watched Grand Blue, but I have seen clips on YouTube. It looks like a funny series, I tell you what. Grand Blue actually gotten a live action adaptation in Japan that's exclusive for Japan. So it tells me that Grand Blue is actually popular. Blue Lock. Don't worry, Noble, I got you. A week ago, I've gotten 2 volumes of Class of the Elite. I have gotten Naruto Volume 1 in Japanese. Whew, that is pretty nice. 2 volumes of Class of the Elite. Class of the Elite has some amazing light novels. It is understandable why it's as popular as it is. It's not for everybody though. I feel like Classroom of the Elite works better if you're either younger or if you're into the school life stuff. But like for me as an adult, I still like the hype, but it doesn't affect as strong as when I was still in senior high school. Or high school in general. Blue Lock manga better. I actually kind of agree to an extent. I'm still behind on Grand Blue. Have you seen the new Boruto episode? Naruto got Isekai, he's an elf now. I have yet to see the new Boruto episodes. Nor do I watch Boruto as much as I would like, because a lot of Boruto is filler. Nothing against Boruto, but a lot of it is filler though. Excuse me. Just now I remember a really good anime. Have you watched Sangatsu no Lion? Lion comes in like the Lion comes in March. I was interested in reading the manga, but I never read it. I have seen clips of it, but I haven't watched it myself either, to be fair. But I do know it's good from what I've been told by people online, and my online friends as well. I have all Grand Blue and only read like 3. Well, Mr. Bees, it's time to catch up. Have you watched Shaman King or Hitman Reborn? Hitman Reborn, I've only seen clips, but my friend in high school, or senior high, he actually told me about Hitman Reborn. So, I know a little bit about it. About Tsuyo was his name. Now, Shaman King I have watched though. Yo is an amazing character in Shaman King. It is like old school shonen. Like, I like Shaman King a lot. Shaman King goes hard. That was a childhood thing right there. I watched Shaman King like way back when. Not all the episodes, but like whenever it came on TV. By the way, aren't you able to monetize on YouTube? Not yet. You need 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time. I only have around 1,700 hours of watch time, guys. So I need another 2,300 hours of watch time before I can actually get paid on YouTube. Shaman King goes hard. Goes in the show as an OG, I tell you what, Marco. Especially the manga Boruto Code. Sorry, Code Online is the only canon episodes now. I'll probably check it out then, if it is canon episodes. I like the OG Shaman King. The new one is kind of sad. The new Shaman King isn't bad. I have not read the manga for Shaman King, so I don't really know the differences. But I thought it was pretty good though. But who knows, right? Tell me the one anime that you cried the hardest to. Anohana, the flower we saw that day. I think it's because I watched it as a kid, or I watched it when I was very young, or much younger. How old was I then? I don't know. I was still young. That anime made me cry. Angel Bees made me feel sad, but it didn't make me cry. Anohana did. Nice. Bees of Steez. 2. Boruto soundtrack slaps, I'm not gonna lie. It's okay, I guess. I still like Naruto Shippuden OSTs better, but it still does go hard. And in memberships. So in terms of memberships, Marco, I have yet to be eligible for memberships until I can actually get a YouTube partnership, which is the 4,000 hours of watch time that we cannot get. We're still stuck there, guys. We need to get the 4,000 hours of watch time before we can get memberships, monetization, and that kind of stuff, guys. So we're still kind of in the dark, put it that way. This chat turned to a weep chat very fast, and that's fine, CJ. Silent voice. A silent voice is amazing. The manga is god tier. The anime is S tier. Anime is S tier. The manga is god tier. I love a silent voice. Membership also takes a while, Marco. Don't lie. I cry when I hear the. I cry when I hear Dango song. Yeah. No, I understand, Marco, the Dango song. That does get you. Man, that song is so memorable now that I think about it. It goes so hard. Yeah, Anohana was sad. I cried too. Oh. My birthday was this Sunday. Gonna celebrate with 5 of my friends in a Chinese restaurant. Hey, happy early birthday, IDK. Let's hope that you have a great one. Or let's hope you have a great one. Because growing up, man, it's gonna be rough for you. So enjoy your youth while you can. Because once you grow up, everything just kind of happens. Leaving the subject on anime, do you play any games? I do play games, but not on live stream or not on this channel. Or no, I mean, I don't play games on live streams at all because my computer is garbage. I can't play games. It's just that if I play games on a live stream, it causes my PC too much. So in terms of games I like to play, I like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. I hate Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is garbage. To me, I think it's bad. I do like Pokemon. Pokemon is pretty nice. That's an OG, obviously. Games I really want to play. I really want to play Power Wash Simulator and Hollow Knight. I would really like to play those if possible, guys. Silent Voice is my favorite anime movie. I actually agree to an extent. I don't really have a favorite anime movie because, like, there's Ghibli films, there's, you know, Kyoto Animation films, there's Makoto Shinkai films. There's a lot of good anime movies. I can't really choose one. There's too many to choose from, guys. Like, I know a lot of anime movies. Persona's best game. Persona is a very solid series. It still goes hard even now, especially Persona 5 Royale and whatnot. Favorite sport anime? Huh. Favorite sport anime? I don't really watch sports animes like that, but if I had to choose one, I haven't seen a lot, to be fair. Like, I've only seen a little bit of Kurosaki no Basket, some of Slam Dunk. I think Slam Dunk is probably up there. I think I'll probably choose Slam Dunk over Haikyuu to an extent. Because Slam Dunk was like the OG basketball sports anime. But Haikyuu's up there. I can't really choose one, Abby. You can play Game Boy Pokemon and other Game Boy games or Nintendo. Yeah, I could. Other people, why do you cry over a child song, Dango song, anime episode? You don't know nothing. That is so true. The thing about the Dango song is that you kind of had to understand the context. But hey, do you have a Switch? No, I don't. I do not have a Switch, guys. Sadly, I don't. I probably would buy one in the future, but as of now, I don't. I do. So I just played the old school Pokemon games, like Pokemon. Old school, just say old school Pokemon games, put it that way. Fact. Oh man. We're stumbling so far. It is crazy, yo. We went from talking about stuff to stuff to stuff. Yep, you can play DS on the PC. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm playing Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Pokemon Black and White 2, and Pokemon Emerald, I believe, and Pokemon Platinum on this PC. I would like to buy a new PC, but as of now, I gotta be honest, I gotta save my money up as well. Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Emerald. Those are the OGs, man. Pokemon Gen 3 goes so hard. For those people who do play Pokemon, they know what I'm talking about. Gen 3 was a solid Pokemon generation. I also graduated from the lowest level Japanese, feels proud. You're getting there, IDK. You're going to be more fluent in Japanese than I am. Yep, I guarantee you that. 1 hour and 6 minutes stream. Let's go. It feels like we just started streaming, guys. But we're getting there, though. For real, for real. Oh, but I am the Kumo Sensei. Emulator? Yes. I do use emulators. Thinking about it, does the motivation to exercise come from any anime or manga? I admit that what made me want to exercise the most was a manga called Teppu. Teppu? Hold up, never heard of Teppu. Not familiar with the series. Sorry, Dawn. I'm not familiar with Teppu, but thinking about it, does the motivation to exercise come from... No. The motivation for me was that... the thing... It's kind of strange to say this, but... My motivation really just comes from my work ethic. I have a... Man, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I tend to tunnel vision, which is not really good. Like, once I step on the gas pedal, it goes through 1,000. Like... I know that for people, it's very hard to get disciplined and whatnot, but for me, I grew up so fast to the point where, like, I grew up fast as a kid, so I didn't really stay as a kid for long. I had to grow up. So for me, work ethic came easier for me, I guess. And even when it came to exercising and training, even if I don't train the hardest, as long as I'm consistent, then I know what I'm doing. I got no school for a week, so when this week ends, the next one's a banger. Take your time and hang out with your friends. I'll tell you what, IDK. But my work ethic is something that I just naturally have. I mean, I think everybody notices too, because I upload every single day. Besides the 25 push-ups a day, you know. I diet, I train, and I'm very consistent. Like, I'm so consistent to where I can literally spend a week or 2 to 3 weeks just eating junk food and not gain any body fat. I am very, very fit for life. Like, it's kind of strange to say that, but I think everybody will eventually find what makes them disciplined, I guess. For me, like, losing weight and staying in shape was never hard. If you're an Asian person, you will naturally have thin skin to an extent. So for me, since I'm an Asian person, I'm usually in shape. I don't know. People say that Asian people are usually in shape. I guess that's kind of true, I guess. I don't know. It really depends on the individual. But for me, working out, staying in shape was easy. I forgot. I became the male lead's adopted daughter. This is officially day 4. Or day 3. Marco's still trying. You will eventually get there, but not today, Marco. Try again the next live stream. This year I finally managed to convince the parents to let me work out. Working out is amazing. A lot of people don't know how to work out or when to work out. I've always said this, and I'll say this every single time. If you have no idea what to do in terms of working out, always start with the basics. Push-ups, basic squats, leg raises, sit-ups, any bodyweight exercise you can do, stick to those. Those are the fundamentals. Like, even for me, I still do squats, sit-ups, what else? Leg raises, pull-ups, you know, push-ups. All the basics I still do. And if I wanted to challenge my body or challenge myself, I will actually just do different variations of the basics. So, like, I will do, you know, I will slowly raise myself doing sit-ups to put more tension on my core. Or in terms of pull-ups, I will actually slow down when I go down, you know, to rest my arms from doing a pull-up. More like on 10K sub, maybe I'll make you read it. If you can, Marco, if you can convince me that it is like this end all be all that is worth reading, I'll definitely go read it. But you gotta try harder to convince me, I tell you what. This week I started a diet to gain muscle mass. My goal is to reach 60 kg by August. I have 53 kg. 53 kilos? So you're 53 kilos and you're trying to get to 60 kilos by the end of August. I'm gonna, Dawn, I gotta be realistic about this, but if you want to put on muscle mass, it doesn't come on that fast. It takes a very well. If you're new to the gym, your first year to 2 years, you will build the most muscle, and after that, you got to start doing progressive overload, like a lot of it, to increase your muscle mass. I don't really see it possible to gain 7 kilograms. Well, newbie gains, yeah, okay, maybe it is possible. If you work hard enough and be consistent, you will definitely gain the 7 kilos of newbie gains. Because everybody has newbie gains, by the way. Even I did when I first started working out. Pull-ups and chocolate above to eat every time you do a pull-up. Oh, gosh. Pull-ups I usually do in a set of... I usually do 3 sets of 8 pull-ups. Or 3 sets of 12 pull-ups. Depending on how I'm feeling. Pull-ups only do it because it helps out my back. I know that for people, when they work out their backs, they prefer stuff like squats and whatnot. But for me, like my family doesn't really have the strongest back. So I find that doing pull-ups and like basic overhead pull-ups, muscle-ups and that is like the best way to work out my back and my core. Back home to watch Kumo. Hey, that's nice to hear. I only gym for about a month ago and I'm still doing it, but I do it time to time. As long as you're consistent, CJ, I think you'll get somewhere. But IDK, that's great to hear, though. Got back. Seems like everything was going well for you. For me, currently, guys, it is pretty much busy this week. Did you go... Marco, did you go to the toilet? I love you guys. Man, you guys are so funny. I also find it extremely easy to gain muscle mass, but I also find it very easy to lose this mass. I went from 48 kg to 55 kg in a few months, but lost due to lack of exercise. You're building muscle, but the muscle you really want to put on is muscle maturity. Because like you can bulk for about a year or so, and then but once you start dieting off, the muscles burn off because you're dieting, so you're not feeding your muscles as much. So honestly, you gotta go for muscle maturity. Those are the solid muscle that sticks onto you for life. Which is like the muscle you see on my abs and whatnot. It's not really what I would consider muscle, but it's at least mature muscles for a natural person. The local gym is full of creeps that stare at you, so I find it better to work out at home. Lol. Abby, same. Obviously, I did go to the toilet. IDK, you guys are funny. The gym, well, here in America, the gyms are usually pretty much open. Like, nobody really cares about what you do. You just do whatever, I guess. It is very rare to get a gym creep story. But, hey. I get scared when I go to the toilet. I just want to check my weight. Then I see the dudes naked walking out. Are you telling us all the details? So I just ask. Gosh. You guys are so cool, man. Gosh. These are some of the most corniest stuff ever. Gosh. You guys make me just laugh too much. When I get out of gym, Rave by Daku starts playing. You guys are just way too... Man, this is just pure corny, I tell you what. But don't worry, guys. I'm still in shape. And I'll still work out. Even though today I just ate, like, a lot of ice cream to celebrate. It's hard to be skinny. I had to stop exercising due to fracture, but I think now I can keep up my progress in the gym. Dawn, you're a man that is just beginning. Your story arc will soon take off. And once you do, I promise you, it's going to be easier. I think is, when it comes to working out, usually the beginning part is the easiest when it comes to building muscle. The only thing that makes the beginning hard is just being consistent. But once you find a consistency, then it really becomes easier in the beginning. Later on, it becomes harder though. Once like you gotta do progressive overload and everything. Sue the protagonist. Exactly. Dawn. Everybody wish Dawn luck. This individual will become the. I'm actually a girl. That's okay. That's even better to hear. You have a lot of potential. I'll tell you what. Okay, that changes a lot too, though. For a guy, a lot of guys usually aim to be around 15% body fat, 15 to 20% body fat. If you're a woman, you will naturally be more inclined to storing more body weight. But typically, for a woman, they usually target around 20 to 25, maybe 28% body fat for average weight. If I were you, Dawn, and I'm putting on muscle or putting on weight, by any chance, you know how to grow taller? Growing taller is genetics. I'm afraid you can't really do much about growing taller. It really comes down to your parents. If your parents were tall, you're going to be tall. If your parents are relatively short, you're probably going to be short. I have 5% body fat according to my bio. Shit, it's 5%. Oh, that is no way. Dawn, I had to be honest. Are you? No, I'm not trying to get personal here, but 5% body fat is literally not healthy. Like, if you're literally 5% body fat, you will be either anorexic or you will be so peeled to the bone to where there is little to no muscle. I hope that you're not truly 5% body fat, because that is actually kind of concerning. I'm like 5 of my feet. My friends are like 6 foot and higher. 5.5 feet is not that short. I don't know. It's probably just me. I don't really see like 100 and how much is that? 160 to 163 centimeters. That doesn't seem too short. I'm 6'3". You're 6'3"? That's interesting, IDK. You're tall. Hey, that's pretty nice. Abby, I'm 5'2". How to grow? Ask Sylvester. Oh my gosh, how to grow? Ask Sylvester Stallone. That's that guy is not natural, by the way. Sylvester Stallone takes steroids. That guy is notorious for taking steroids. For those who don't know, I think Sylvester Stallone normalized taking steroids for Hollywood movies. Feels bad, to be honest. Small gang, let's go. I'm 5'7", and I'm a boy. 5'7", that's not bad. What is going on with these people? Guys, be self-confident. You be like, I don't know why people worry so much about their height. I guess some people are insecure about it, but it's not really a big deal. I mean, not to me at least. Unless you're competing in competitive sports, then I don't really think height has any much role or play at all, like to who you are as a person. Small gang going strong, yeah. As I grew up, I'm tall and a very thin girl. It's one of the reasons why I started going to gym. That's the longer that I keep going. Oh, you're 180. So you're 180. So you're 183 centimeters tall. That's pretty nice. It seems that I'm Luffy, 6'3", and still you lost staying skinny for life. Thanks, bro. What type of Luffy brought? Dawn, you're 183 centimeters tall. That's actually a very tall frame. The taller you are, the more your body has to consume, because I think it's common sense. The bigger you are as an organism, the more energy your body uses to do the daily stuff it needs to. Like for me, I'm not really the tallest guy. I'm like 171 to 172 centimeters tall. So I'm not really that tall. Dawn, as a matter of fact, you're taller than me. If there's one thing I had to say, going to the gym is one thing, but I highly recommend for you to start eating a lot more as well. Because if you're working out at the gym, you had to feed your body and your muscles. So I recommend eating a lot for your height. Since you're just starting out, later on, as you put on more weight and more body size, maybe slow down on the calorie consumption. But at your stage, since you're beginning, I feel like it's safe to assume that you can eat a bit of excess, or you should anyways, if you're trying to put on body mass and size in terms of muscle weight. And also for health as well. Rubber. I'm growing still too, so since everybody around keeps getting smaller. IDK, I think you'll be fine. Like, you'll be fine, trust me. You just need to start putting in some food, I tell you what. I have a lot of protein and good carbs. If you have a good diet, you should be fine. I always ate a lot, but due to lack of exercise, I never turned to muscle mass, so I never gained weight or anything. But of course, due to everything, I'm eating a little more. That's nice to hear. Take it slow and slowly progress, Don. I think you have what it takes. Everybody has potential. Now prove it out, guys. Show everybody what's up. Don't worry, and you'll be fine. I feel like a lot of people are stressed out, but I think the thing that people should do is enjoy the process, because you're like, when it comes to working out, even for me, I was never certain of the end goal. For me, the only thing I could do was just make sure that the journey was worth it and enjoy the process. And over the years, my body has gotten toned down quite a bit, but it's worth it. I promise you that, guys. I will tell you this though, if you're a shorter person, it is going to be a bit more easier for you to look more aesthetic than somebody who's taller. Because if you're a shorter person, your body frame doesn't really require much muscle to be put on that frame. So in terms of your bone structure, you don't have much muscle to put on because you're already short. But if you're taller, you're going to need to do a bit more than the average person. It doesn't mean that it's bad that you're tall. It just means that you got to put in a bit more effort in some cases. But hey, that's just my advice though. I can go into depth about it, but I'm not going to, because that would be like a whole exercising program. The only reason why I know about dieting and whatnot is because I was an actor, a stage actor. So I know how to diet and I know how to gain weight. But I can't tell you advice in general, because for me, everybody's different. So whenever I help a junior of mine in like an acting gig or something, and they're trying to diet, I literally just try to give them tips in that. I don't really tell them to do this or that, because everybody's body is different. So you kind of have to adjust and do things according to how your body works and functions. Depending on how old you are, you can't grow or build up after 25. Muscles growing years not so much matter, but growing is another. That is true. In terms of height, it really comes down to your genetics. And usually by the time you hit your 20s, your body stops growing in terms of height. But in terms of muscle mass, you can pretty much build muscle mass pretty much any time. Well, I got 7 years left then. If you're trying to grow taller in height, you kind of have to ask your parents or your grandparents, because how tall you are and your muscle structure in general is really genetics. Some people are blessed, others are not really. Like me, I am not blessed with good genetics. I have really below average genetics. But hey, that doesn't mean you can be the best you can be, so I just do the best I can, guys, with what I have. I know that a lot of people want to know why I'm so jacked. I am not jacked at all. I'm just very toned because of my stage acting diet and whatnot. After the gym, I was exhausted, but my legs were as good as new. Fun thing is that one of my legs is 1 centimeter smaller than the other, and my legs are stronger than normal for some reason. What should I do? If you're not, if you're worried about that, I really suggest that you go ask somebody in the field to talk about it, because I'm not a certified nutritionist, guys. I'm just a guy here who's streaming. So IDK, I really can't give you any advice or anything because I'm not a doctor. So I can't really diagnose you properly, my friend. I put double weight on legs usually, but they recover quick as heck. What is wrong with my legs? Swimming is the best thing for shoulders, and I think you mean shoulders and thighs? Swimming works out pretty much all of your muscle groups, I tell you what. For those who are wondering, you work out a lot of muscle groups when you go swimming. Well, depending on what kind of swimming technique you do, but swimming in general is a really good way to put on, or to really train all your muscles. Now, I asked if you think I could do Taekwondo because of legs. That's really up to you, IDK. I'm not telling you you can't do Taekwondo. Really, if you think you can do it and you're physically capable to, then why not give it a shot? But if you're concerned, maybe you should ask a doctor. Martial arts are the best. Yes. My dad actually knows self-defense. My dad actually fought off 2 robbers before. It was kind of crazy, honestly. Like, they tried to hijack my dad and my mom with my little brother as a baby in the car. And then my dad beat the living junk out of him. CJ, I gotta go. Need a shower. Farm be calling me. Well, see there, CJ. You gotta go. You gotta go. Mr. Bees, would you ever open a PO box? I said this before and I say it again. At 10k subs, or maybe at 7,000 subs, I will probably consider opening a PO box. So, Mr. Bees, it will happen someday, but just not now. 10 question for the 10 for strengths out. Hope to see you again. Yep. See ya, CJ. I'm big and my legs are stronger than normal. We rolling. My goal of reaching 60 kg is so I can start in martial arts. That's pretty nice. For Dawn, since you're just starting out, I think it'll be easier for you in a way. So I think getting to 60 kg is definitely possible. Hello there, Cedric. I just want to say congrats, man. Thanks. I truly appreciate it. We're going hard, I tell you what, guys. This is kind of crazy, to be honest, this live stream. Ooh, we're going strong. Martial arts sucks. I only got big, but legs of karate trained for 15 years. It's like everybody knows self-defense. That's crazy. Maybe I should learn self-defense as well, but I don't know. My dad knows self-defense. He was actually really good at it. It was crazy. My dad was a literal JoJo character in his youth, now that I think about it. The only problem was that my dad was reckless and he wasn't as wise. There is a jujutsu gym in my small town. I love to learn, but I don't know. Same here, I'll tell you what. Like, I understand. We're all on the same page, actually. Martial arts for me, they say I can learn it since I'm a good dancer, but I don't know. Like, the thing about me is that people say that you're a good dancer, you should learn the basics of martial arts because it's like choreography. I'm Brazilian, so it's very easy to find Jiu-Jitsu Academy here. You're Brazilian? So like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? That kind of Jiu-Jitsu? That kind of stuff is awesome. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit too excited there, but man, if you're talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that stuff goes so hard. Like, I used to know somebody online that does that stuff, and man, it looks so cool. Like, just even the regular warm-up courses and stuff, it's amazing. Jiu-Jitsu is really fun to watch. It's easy to see the skill. It's hard to do it, I bet. Maybe, man, someday I will give it a shot. I would like to give it a shot someday. But as of now, I'm too busy with my life. In a way to where, like, I'm stuck with the spider stuff. But it is pretty amazing, though. I'm surprised everybody in the chat, like, talks or knows a little bit about something here. It's pretty nice, honestly, about self-defense and martial arts. My dad knows self-defense. He knows it really well. Too bad I don't. I did not. For girls, martial arts are perfect. Those sports are a good thing for getting good legs and core. I actually agree to an extent. Great workouts, by the way, guys. Can't go wrong. Ugh. I need to get fit too. I always discuss with my friend that dancers can be great fighters because of their body control you must have. That is true. Body control is a lot of stuff. Dancers are great at learning martial arts and self-defense and stuff along those lines. Are you going to be making any other plushies? I don't know. I feel like if I make a new plushie, I feel like I got to actually prep everything. So like the live stream where we made Pochita here, if we do another one, we gotta pre-cut everything though. And probably pre-sew some of the stuff here. So that way it can be put into one stream instead of doing it to like 4 parts. But that's probably how we're gonna do plushies in the future if we ever do it again. So that way it will take like 30 minutes instead of like 5 hours. Ne, Kumo-san. Kono arike wo tatakai no ka? Oh my gosh, why is there... There's so... Okay, sorry. Arike, there's a lot of... Kono arike wo tatakai no ka? Like, hold on, tight... Give me a second. Sorry, I need to translate this, IDK. I'm not bad at Japanese. It's just that it's all in hiragana. Do you want to fight Kumo? What? Okay, I got it. Okay. You want to fight me? I'll probably win. To be fair, if you was to fight me, I will probably win. Like, no joke. I feel like I think people need to understand that, like... Tatakai no ka? If you was to fight me, I'll probably win. I mean, don't get me wrong, IDK, you're taller, but I think skill set goes a long way. No more doll, Sensei. Oh, man. Marco, you're funny. Marco's like, no more dolls. I hate it. Nebel, lol. Kumo for one person against his viewers. I would probably win against the majority of people. To be fair. Do you know which languages? I don't want to spoil my heritage, guys. Because if I spoil my heritage, it is going to... it's going to be questionable, I'll tell you what. I will tell you this, though. I was a translator for a couple to a few months during the lockdown and whatnot. So, that can give you a general idea, I guess. I have practiced other languages. My dad can speak 3 languages fluently. Well, my dad knows 3 languages. My mom knows 2. I only know 2. Well, 7, but I can only speak 2 of them pretty much fluently. The other languages, I can speak them basically, but not fluently. Like pure basics. So, stuff like French, Latin, Japanese, those languages, I can speak very bare basics, but I can't speak them fluently. What Asian are you, lol? Ah, that's the... God damn. You guys would never figure out. Tomorrow we meet at Shibuya. Sorry, RDK, you just got me laughing for a second. Shibuya crossing 1 p.m. That's funny. What Asian are you? Lol. Well, I'll tell you this. You guys would never figure out. I'll be filming the whole thing. Let's hope so, Mr. Bees. You're gonna see some amazing stuff, I tell you what. In terms of my ethnicity, guys, I'm not gonna tell you because I feel like if I tell you, it's gonna get people thinking. Like literally thinking like, huh? I had never expected that. Or wait a minute. I'm not familiar with this at all. I am not Thai at all. Not close. I don't know. I'm closer to you. Want to try? Can I go cheer? Yep, everybody's gonna be a witness if that fight does happen. Me and IDK. I don't know. I'm closer to you. Want to try? Gosh, you guys are really funny. Taiwan. I am not Taiwanese, guys. Nepali. I am not Nepali either. My bloodline is mixed up. It is a diluted bloodline, I tell you what. So, I wouldn't really put it as a single race or a single ethnicity, because she'll be across. Remember, I'm already going in a plane. All right, it would take me about 3 plane rides to get there, maybe 4, but I'll be there. Korean? I am not Korean, guys. That's kind of funny. A lot of people say that I give off the same vibes as Saikuno on Twitch or something, or I mean on YouTube streaming, Saikuno. I am not related to Saikuno. I am not Korean. I'm hitchhiking to Japan currently. Let's hope you don't run into anybody bad, Mr. Beast. But Nebel, I am not Korean. Our fight will be legendary. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be... I just think that I will enjoy this live so much, and I'm still able to practice my English. Let's hope you get better, Dawn. Because as somebody who speaks multiple languages too, like, I understand the struggle of learning another one. The battle of the gods. The one and only battle.
Yes, the legendary battle. The battle between the Kumo Sensei and IDK. The battle that starts it all.
Last guess, Cambodian? I am not Cambodian. Like, not even close to being Cambodian. I am that legendary, guys. My bloodline only goes up to my grandpa, so a lot of my lineage is actually lost. And so our bloodline is considered muddled. Especially my nephew. Now I gotta learn Spanish. The voice. Yes. For those who don't know, I'm actually a voice actor too. And no pistonas allowed. That is rule breaking. That's fine with me. No pistonas. Personas. Oh, yeah. I got you the first time, IDK. But I got you though. I'm gonna win still. Madara. Gosh. Voice acting. Yep, guys. Remember, guys. I am a stage actor. I have practiced acting. So, in terms of voice acting, it's Kumo is Uchiha. Kumo is Uchiha. What you mean? I'm way too overhyped. That is one thing for certain. Y'all guys would never know a lot about me, I'll tell you what. My life is a very, very lost bloodline. In terms of my ethnicity, guys, my ethnicity is very... I'm just gonna say lost. It's a very lost bloodline. A lot of you would never figure out what I am in terms of my ethnicity. Kumo is 3-in-1 like coffee. Be careful. He's an anime character.
Yes, totally. I'm an anime character. Everything. Let me think.
Let me think. Yeah, no, I guess you can put it that way. In terms... But don't worry, guys. If I lose the fight, I still have my siblings. By the way, guys, I have 15 more siblings. So, I'm the 8th child of 16 kids. So, even if I do lose, my siblings will probably take over for me. I can speak Tamil, Italian, and English. What about everyone here? He literally breathes main character energy, lol. My whole life has been an anime character, honestly. I used to get bullied because of that, as a matter of fact. I don't have a problem with it now, but I still remember, man, I used to get bullied a lot because of that. Like, the anime protagonist. Yep. He's literally... Okay. When I finish high school in 2 years, I think me and 2 friends will go to Japan for a week. Yeah, you should. My cousin lives in Japan, so... He tells me, he tells me a bit about it. It's pretty cool, honestly. My friend actually does... my cousin lives in Japan. Malayo. It's similar to Tamil. Interesting. I need to learn fluent languages too, as a matter of fact. I'm literally behind everybody else. I speak English, Croatian, and currently learning Japanese. So I'm guessing the majority of people in this chat are legit multilingual. English and Russian for me. Dang! So everybody here can at least speak 2 to 3 languages. Same with me, guys. Interesting. I can't tell you the languages I can actually speak because then I will kind of give away my heritage. You guys will never know. It will forever stay in mystery. But if somebody guesses my ethnicities, I'll be surprised. But the majority of you guys probably won't. I'm Portuguese, English. Oh, I speak Portuguese, English, and I'm learning English, and I'm interested in learning German for college. I'm going to start studying something that involves technology, and Germany is attractive. Besides my language, I had a Russian friend when I was a kid. I know some bad words. I'm learning Spanish. I can speak English, Hindi, Malayalam, and I know a little bit of Tamil. That's pretty nice. In terms of my languages, I can speak... Okay, I can't tell you that now, because then I would spoil too much of myself. Tiba Marco. No idea what that means, Mr. Bees. That's not my language, so if somebody could translate that, I'll be interested. It's surprising, honestly. Everybody can speak more languages than one nowadays. I think it's pretty safe to assume that, like, a lot of people are learning more languages nowadays. I can speak 2 fluently, and I can speak another 5, basically. Kumo knows Swahili. Swahili, my bad. Swahili is not a language I learned. Even when I was a translator, during that short period of time, I did not learn Swahili. I am not into boys. I remember being in Munich, Germany. Asians everywhere for some reason. Japanese, Korean, Chinese everywhere. Learning English helps a lot. I'm here being able to talk to you, and I have friends checking Malaysia and Indonesia. Malaysia and Indonesia, that's pretty interesting. I used to have friends in Indonesia, believe it or not. I have friends in Korea, friends in Japan, friends in Indonesia, friends in Europe, even some people in Brazil as well. They did try to teach me Portuguese, but honestly, Portuguese for me is not my language that I was interested in. Even though, well, there's a story behind that, but English is pretty much my second language. Well, my first 2-second language. It's pretty interesting, guys, like how the internet can actually bring people from around the world together. Because a lot of my viewers, such as you guys, are not from the United States, which is where I live. And I like that, honestly. Diversity goes such a long way. It makes me so happy, too. I love diversity. It goes such a long way in a far distance. We're all gonna get there someday, guys. Wow, we're almost 1 hour and 46 minutes. We've been live for a while now, I'll tell you what. But someday, though, at 10k subs, I promise I'll style my hair one more time for you guys. But as of now, we're at 1K. So I've kept all my promises, but we kind of had to wait and see. Knowing Italian is the most helpful since I can understand French, Spanish, Latin, and Portuguese. They are so similar. French, English, and Spanish are very similar to me. Those three you can learn pretty easily, as a matter of fact. Latin, I can speak the basics of Latin, but I can't speak it fluently. We're all... It doesn't matter where you're from or what language you are. The important thing is that we're all here for Kumo. Don't say you're here for me, because that kind of makes me kind of... that's kind of cringe. Just say you're here to chill. Because I don't want people to look at me as like as a person of worship. Just look at me as like an ordinary person, guys. If I do say so myself, please. I don't mind if you guys want to joke around about like worshiping me and whatnot, but please just don't look at me as the end all be all, individual. Bro, when you know any of the Balkan languages like Serbian, Croatian, or Bosnian, you can basically communicate with all of them, no problem. Yeah, if I choose to learn more languages. Kami-sama Kumo. Abby, you guys are funny. Strano. Oh gosh. Everybody showing signs of worship. This is such a... You guys... God dang it. I tell you guys not to go that far. You guys go the extra mile. Just... Oh, dang. You guys are way too funny, man. I really cannot control you guys. You guys are way too cool. For a 1K sub celebration, this is pretty hype. Just keeping it simple is really the way I like it. I don't really like to get too fancy and stuff, which is what a lot of big streamers do. I like to keep it very casual, so that way it feels more welcoming and not like a big production of some kind. IDK, I have no idea what you two are saying. You and Marco speak a language I'm not familiar with. It is so awesome. The diversity, the ethnicities that we all bring. Man, one day we should do like a... Oh, man. I have this dumb idea. This idea is kind of stupid, but in the future, if this community grows big enough, I would like to do like a little talent show. Just for fun. God, that would be so funny, just doing a talent show to see what talent like people have on this chat and whatnot. But let us see what happens though, guys. A talent show will be funny. Honestly, I never really stay so long on a live. It's usually nice when it's casual. Kumo, funny thing, IDK and me are from X country. Yep, I can tell you two are very close. You guys are pretty cool, I'll tell you what. Oh, man. A Discord server to chat a little. Yep, the Discord server will be posted either later today or probably tomorrow. So stay tuned. And by the way, I'm going to make some people here some Discord mods. I need... If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need some moderators. I would like to have 3. So, and basically all you got to do is just make sure that people don't do anything bad. Oh, excuse myself. But Dawn, there will be a Discord mod. It will come today, later today, or tomorrow. VC and stuff. Yep, I do have some VC set up in there. Now I'll proceed to levitate, just like Chainsaw Man Arthur. Fujimoto, the creator of Chainsaw Man, getting back to anime for a second. That guy is strange. He is interestingly strange, I tell you what. Oh yeah, what about admin? God dang it. Well, I guess I'll be the admin? I don't know. We just kind of had to wait to see. I own and moderate a few servers, so I might try. Well, Don, if you want to be a moderator, I can give you that free privilege because we need moderators anyways. I would like to have around 7 if possible. I'm sure we're all down. It's not that much pressure to mod. True, but at the same time though, guys, I got to be completely honest. I'm not really the most active on the internet now as I was back then. So what I worry is not the fact that like I'm choosing you guys to be moderators. It's the fact that like as a person who's responsible for their own Discord, I'm not present or I'm not around. So it would actually make me feel like I'm throwing my burden onto you guys, which wouldn't be fair. It's probably just me who thinks that, but I'm hoping that like you guys understand where I'm coming from. I don't really like throwing people under the bus. Hello there, John Knight. But in terms of the Discord, yeah, that's the thing I fear the most. It's not necessarily not having moderators and whatnot. It's the fact that I feel like I'm throwing responsibility onto other people. Can't wait for creating my spider a YouTube channel. If only that was the case. If only so. Well, let's not... Tokyo Revengers English dub is not released on Hulu. Tokyo Revengers English dub is actually pretty solid. Yo, John. Great. Well, guys, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, though, in terms of the Discord server. It will happen, but the question is, like, how much can I do for you guys? Because I feel like I can't do much at all. And it's not because I'm lazy. It's just the fact that I'm too busy with personal life to where I can't be as involved as I would like to be. The John, the one without nowhere. I think that being a moderator of a Discord is like helping a friend instead of an obligation. And literally have to do. That's a fair way to put at it, Don. I think that's a fair take. But yeah, guys, I think let's be honest. Everybody that is currently here today will be a mod. Just put it that way. Let's just make it easy. I love how John comes out with random stuff. Yeah, John is amazing. This guy is the trivia guy. Your favorite Nomimono. God dang it. You guys are amazing. I think the best part about my chat and you guys is that you guys are all so different. You bring like a different personality and a different perspective into this chat. So it's pretty nice, honestly. Everybody is like a new, fresh breath of air. That's what this chat needs. But I would really like for our chat to be like a chat. You know how a Twitch chat is like very chatty? It's very short and brief. I think in the future, as this channel grows and as the live stream gets bigger, I think it's going to start leaning towards like how Twitch chat is. Very short sentences, but very straight to the point. But we're not there yet, guys. We're not at the level of an actual stream chat. We're still talking like casual people, which is honestly fine, but at some point it will transition to that chat though. So we gotta enjoy the moment as we have it here now, guys. Because like I said, like the live streaming on this channel was like a what if, you know, just for fun. Even when I started live streaming on the channel, I didn't really have intentions of live streaming for like growing big. It was just more so for fun. Still the same. It's still the same now, actually. I just casually stream for fun. So that way I can enjoy it much more. With John in the chat, Discord would be great. Yeah, John will be the guy who will fact check everything. He would check all the facts for you guys. I love John. That man is going to be a mod. Period. You cannot change my mind on that. Some of the facts he brings is so casual and so amazing. Not to mention he mentions voice actors too, which is a huge plus for me. That man is going to be a mod. We should all celebrate for John. I'm going to mod that man. He's going to be a mod. John, I don't care if you're active or not on the Discord, you're going to be a mod. Oh, it's too late. Oh gosh, whether you're here now or not, you're going to be a mod. I'm sorry. I love you too much. You're way too funny. By the way, when the server is free, my Discord nickname is G-Master. A little love for tabletop RPGs. That's pretty nice, actually. Game Master for D&D. John is the one. Yep. That's gonna be... He's... Like, let's be honest. I think everybody here should be a mod. I'll probably just mod everybody. I'm giving my place to him. That's fair, Marco. That's fair. Marco resigned early, guys. He passed his role on to John. John is a really great guy, though. That guy... My nickname is Sinister, cause yes. That's fine. I think I'll post... when it comes to posting the Discord, I think it'll be posted on the About page. So later on today, guys, if you go to my About page and then scroll down to my links, I think Discord should be on there later on today. Discord, aka Abby, just in case. You don't have to tell us your your Discord names, guys. Your Discord users. It's all fine. It will be open publicly anyways, so I think anybody should be able to join. It's not going to be like restricted. I think it's better if it's open for the casual people, so that way people can, you know, all hop in. I don't like making private Discords because I feel like when it becomes private, people tend to sometimes abuse it, like I've seen in the past. No one can make the mood better than him. Marco is like legit hyping John. Game Master 001. Is everyone adding themselves before the server is posted? Oh well, you guys can do what you want. I'll make a video actually discussing about the server once I tell you where it is. Let me see. When I'm asleep, Discord server should be open. I guess. Hold on, guys. I haven't been on the Discord server for about a week now, guys. Because I've been busy. Because last week I was busy getting ready for the reptile show. So, give me a second. The Discord should be ready to go. Well, the bare bones of it, at least. I'm going to be honest. I have never created a Discord server before. So, this is the first time for me, guys. Cut me some slack. Hey, yo, dab me up. Gosh. This is going to be a very small server. We need one mod from America because time difference. We'll just add Mr. Beast. I think Mr. Beast will be fine. John, you're going to be on this list no matter what. You can't deny me. Just tell me. Once I find you on the Discord server, you're going to be on there. So Mr. Beast, John, Abby, Marco, and Dawn. I'll give you guys privileges. IDK too. All you guys are going to be on this chat, sort of. Okay. I will post the Discord later on today, guys. I'm a USA person, but don't worry, guys. The Discord will be posted just later on today. Just not now. I think I'll make a video discussing about it. It's going to be called the cringe Kumo Sensei's cringy Discord. I think that's all. I swear, there is time difference in different parts of America as well. Yep. There is a 3-hour time difference from one end to the other end of the United States. So in like New York, there's from New York to California, there's like a 3-hour difference in time zones. East and West, a 1 to 2 hour difference in America. It is actually quite a time difference, but it's not too much, honestly. I would like to have around 7 to 10 moderators, or 7. 7 is fine actually. But we're gonna need. Man, that's gonna be crazy though, guys. We're getting there. I tell you what. This 1K sub is crazy. Man, though, from Croatia, Japan is like the farthest country of it, so the price. Okay, so that's not so bad. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad. Croatia to Japan. Croatia seems like a pretty nice place, honestly. Japan is not that bad. My cousin lives in Japan. I would really like to visit Japan someday. I would never live in Japan, but I would actually visit the place. I'm still not used to calling the USA America. After all, Brazil is the continent of America. It always confuses me. Feels like Don, I understand that completely. Because I used to know Brazilian people as well too who speak Portuguese. It is quite a confusing terminology, honestly, but here in the United States, it's kind of the way it is, I guess. IDK, you're from Croatia. Feels like traveling the world from. Well, guys, that's just the way it is. We officially hit 1K. Now we're going on to 10K. I have no idea how long this will take, but it's crazy. Cousins from Japan. That's pretty nice to hear. My cousin lives in Japan, but I don't know. He's like... He tells me a lot of stuff, honestly. So you have Japanese blood. Make your own guesses, for God's sake. My ethnicity, people, man. People nowadays, they can't tell ethnicities apart, but I'll tell you one thing though. If there's a big difference between Japan and the rest of the world, is ramen. Like, the ramen in Japan is subtle. Like, outside of Japan, the ramen is like, how should I put it? The ramen has like a punch of flavor, but in Japan, the ramen is very subtle. That's why it's much better in Japan. That is the one difference everybody should know. Kumo doing 100 pushes when he has 10K. Probably. I could probably do 100 push-ups in one go, but not at 10K. No, that will be like a regular workout for me, guys. Off camera, if you guys want to see that. Well, maybe someday though. But as of now, no. I gotta go. I'll finish the stream later. Peace, people. Happy 1K. Thanks, Mr. Beast. You gotta go, guys. See us. Well, yeah, guys. I have a cousin that lives in Japan. My nephew's half Hispanic. I don't know. I have a lot of, After I finished Croatian University, my best friend and I hope to enter Japanese University and study computer science there for 5 years, so we are truly studying as much as we can to enter. Huh, that's pretty interesting. What's your best from? Which is the best, IDK? You don't have Chinese blood because of the eye. I am not Chinese. Like, I mean, I watch Chinese movies, but I am not Chinese. I am not Chinese. I am not Cambodian. I am not Taiwanese. I am not, I am not Korean. And you could argue that, and you can also say I'm not Japanese as well. My ethnicity is very hard to guess, put it that way. It is very confusing of a family tree. But I think you guys will eventually figure it out. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. It really depends on how hard you try. Maybe Maybe you try super hard, you'll be able to identify. Kumo Sensei Chingling. No, I am not Chinese. Abby, are you Filipino? No, I am not Filipino. I wish I could speak the language in the Philippines, but I am not Filipino, guys. I do have some friends who are Filipino, but I am not Filipino. Are you an Asian from space? Maybe. I don't know. I guess you could say my Asian blood is alien. Oh, excuse myself. You could say my Asian blood is alienated. Excuse me. Indonesian. I am not Indonesian. Like, I know that people think I'm Indonesian or somewhere along that line, but I am not. I'm not even. I'm not really Indonesian at all. Some people, I mean, some Indonesians, they look at me and they can just tell. Who trying to play some GeoGuessr for real? It's very hard, honestly. You guys will someday solve this mystery. But it is very difficult to actually solve who I am as a person. Come on. Don't worry, Abby. You guys will someday figure it out. I will never tell you my ethnicity, guys. But I'll tell you the ethnicities of my relatives or some of my Mongolian. I'm not Mongolian. No. My skin tone is a bit too light to be Mongolian. Even though some Mongolians do have lighter skin tones, I'm not Mongolian. I have talked to somebody who was Mongolian, but I'm not Mongolian at all. I got GeoGuessr Pro account so we can enter for sure. It's fine, IDK. Can't think of any other Asian countries. Well, Abby, then I guess you're out of luck. We know he's 25, but he's mixed. Bro, I could play GeoGuessr in class all the time. You guys would never solve my ethnicity. Nor my age. My age... The thing about Asians is that you can't tell if they're 30 or 50 at the same time, so... Figuring out my age is difficult. Macau. No, I am not Macau. But, that's a good try, I guess. But I am not... No, my ethnicity is very hard to guess. Oh man, everybody is just taking guesses. Lord. It's funny how everybody's taking guesses, but nobody's close. That is crazy. That is so interesting, honestly. Like, by now, I literally thought people would be able to figure it out, but maybe not. Well, I guess it's because I'm born in America, that's probably why. But... Laos. I'm not Laotian, by the way, guys. If I could speak Laotian, I think that would be cool. I had a classmate that could, though. But I can't. Macau. Nope, you are 25 or 24. Marco, I'll tell you, I'm Asian. It's hard to tell by my age. Bro is from the moon. I'm not from the moon. I'm just... from... I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Bro is definitely Otsutsuki. Yeah, just use that term, guys. Otsutsuki, I guess. I don't know. You could say I'm alien. Come on, aside. My Croatian friend is also born in America, so you can relate. Being born in America makes your ethnicity so much harder to figure out because America is such a diverse... Living in the United States is such a diverse ethnicities. It's kind of hard. Vietnamese. I am not Vietnamese, Abby. I hate to break it to you. If I could speak Vietnamese, I think that would be very cool. I can't even read Vietnamese because, you know, I do not know Vietnamese at all. Like, that... like... If only if I was Vietnamese. Singapore. I am not Singaporean. I know that in Singapore they speak English as well, but I don't know what other languages in Singapore they speak. I believe they speak Chinese as well, but I don't know Chinese. I am not Chinese, guys. Singapore. I will try every country I still remember from Asia. My Valentine's Day was I cried for 1K subs, John. And then after that, I went for a walk to cool down. I did tarantula work, and then I went to sleep. At this point, Kumo is not Asian. Don, oh my gosh, John just he just respawned. Yeah. I mean, I am Asian. It's just that it's muddled. Oh, it's not muddled. It's just lost. My grandpa was also born in America. Interesting thing that he only knew English and no Croatian, but he was Croatian, so he had to learn. Well, I can relate to that, IDK, but at this point, nobody is close to my ethnicity. Man, that is crazy, though. Nobody's close. For 1K sub, everybody's trying to figure out my ethnicity. I have people legit thinking I'm Hispanic. I'm not Hispanic, guys. I did took Spanish classes, and I do know basic Spanish, but I am not Spanish. I only learned Spanish because my nephew is half Hispanic. So, yeah, man, ethnicities, right? They go a long way here in the United States. Myanmar, Nepal. I am neither of those. I don't know what language they speak in Myanmar or Nepal, so, IDK, Koje God. Koje Godi. How many mix have you got? I have a nephew who's half black. I have a niece who's half white. I have another nephew who's half Hispanic. What else? Man, that bloodline is kind of crazy. Well, I'm not gonna. I just can't tell you everything now. That's crazy, bro. Bro, he is hybrid. How do y'all not know? Kazakhstan. What is that? I had never heard of that country. I had never heard of that country, Abby. The Asian side of Russia. I am not from any Russian countries. My descent, like, my lineage does not go. It does not come from there. I'll tell you what. Don, I'm starting to run out of Asian countries names. You'll run out, trust me. I think there are more ethnicities than there are countries, Don. So I think that's why it's kind of hard to figure out. Like, it's hard to figure out where people are from nowadays. It is about country, but at the same time, it's more about ethnicities. So maybe in the future, somebody will figure it out. Hey, if somebody figures it out, I'll tell you though. But as of now, nobody's close. This is what happens when it gets muddled. But maybe you guys can figure out the ethnicity someday. Consider this the 1K sub surprise. The ethnicity nobody knows. Or nobody would figure out. Not for a long time. Maybe I'd say that. Will I tell you guys? Probably not. I probably would never tell you guys, to be honest. Because then somebody might try to dox me or something. But excuse myself. Kumo is from Pangea. Yeah, I'm from. I guess you could put it that way. I'm from Pangea, guys. I'm as old as the dinosaurs and cavemen before the land split into the individual continents. Kazakhstan is in the Asian continent, but is in the Middle East. Interesting. You see, I'm not familiar with that country, so I can't really say it. Kumo, to pronounce Koje Godine, you say Kolye Goldenet. Koya Goldene. Koya Goldene. So. 面白い. That's interesting. Koya Goldene. What does that mean though? IDK. Koya Goldene. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Sorry, Kumo, this is for IDK. Sorry guys, I don't okay. Fair enough. This is the greatest GeoGuessr I've ever seen. This is like nobody would solve what I am. But that's okay though, guys. At least we hit 1K subs, which is why we're here today for this live stream. Just to really just chill with you guys, you know, and chat. I will keep my promise though. At 10K subs, I will actually style myself again. For once. God dang it. I don't hate it, but I feel kind of uneasy. I will not lie. At 10K, I promise I'll style myself up again, but that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable in a way. Because it brings back those memories of like how creepy people can be. And to that lady, no offense, to that parasocial lady, I appreciate your feelings, but I pass. Like, maybe someday, but no, not today. Koda gonna mean which year in Croatian or Serbian? Same thing. You guys are so funny. God dang it, guys. The diversity we have in this chat is amazing. We're all here. I guess we can start with 2K subs now. 2K subs and then 3K and then work our way up to 10K. I think it will be about another 3 to 4 years before we hit 10K subs. But I don't want to... I don't know. We already hit the New Year's resolution, by the way, guys. I said that 700 subs with the end of 2023, and we hit 1,000 already. So now we just got to grow our Instagram, our Twitter. By the way, guys, Instagram and Twitter is where I post more of my personal stuff. Maybe we can get him to learn the Balkan language. If it interests me, and if I find utility for it, then maybe I'll learn it. But as of now, I don't really need to learn another language because then I'll be adding 8 languages onto the catalog. So if I add 4 languages, that's a bit too much, man. No. I think that's Kumo and incredible bit. Don, if you know, you know. Alright, we're teaching Kumo Croatian Serbian lesson 1. I'm also Asian, actually. I think that's pretty similar to Portuguese. India is in Asia. Balkan language covers 4 countries. I was so entertained with the line that I missed the time to take up my caloric. I'll be back soon. Yeah, see ya, Don. Balkan language covers 4 countries. What 4 countries, though? If I tend to learn languages that I either find very interesting or languages that I find utility in. So if there's a language that is out there that you think will be helpful or useful or that is interesting, then maybe I'll actually learn the basics of it. But it would really depend. I mean, 4 countries is quite a bit of countries to cover. So in terms of the Balkan language, how similar or different is it from English? Like, is the alphabets and whatnot like similar to like how they use English sigils, or is it different? Because like, I don't want to learn a new writing system because then that's gonna be quite a lot to learn. So I don't know, guys. Learning new languages at this point, I don't really learn it fluently. I just learn the basics of them. So like, other than my 2 languages, and then the other 5 of the basics that I've learned, like, honestly, I can't really commit to myself to learn. I mean, that's why I'm relearning Japanese, guys, because this thing literally skipped my brain. Skipping skipping Japanese again just to relearn it. Hello there, Roel. Yes, sir. Very different and difficult. Okay, that sounds like a way for me to deter away from learning the Balkan language. But maybe we can relearn some stuff, right? I mean, how similar is it to another language? Is there another language that is similar to the Balkan language? If so, I can probably use that other language as like a reference material to learn it. That's the same thing I did for Spanish and French in a way, and English to an extent. Latin to an extent as well. But Latin I use a bit more French and a bit of English as a way to learn the basics. Learning a new language is very difficult. I can't speak the languages fluently, guys. When I say learn the basic languages, I can speak it basically, but not fluently. Same thing for Japanese, guys. Like, it's similar to Russian. Huh. I hate to say this, Mark. I think I'm going to have to pass on this language. Russian for me was a relatively difficult language to understand. So I'm going to have to pass on that. I gotta go. I gotta get up earlier. I gotta get up early. It's already so late. I'll be going tomorrow. Good luck, Kumo. Keep going. Yeah, Nibble. You had to go. You gotta go. So see ya. But my goodness, guys, it is crazy. It is, honestly, if there's a language that is similar to Spanish, Spanish, English, or French, then I can most likely learn the basics of it relatively quickly. But if it's a language that's out of my expertise, it's going to be difficult. Or it's going to be really hard for me to relearn it, everybody. So, like, well, was it a great example? Huh. So, like, relearning Japanese and whatnot and stuff like that is, like, difficult as heck. We'll see you, Nebel. But I will relearn Japanese, guys. Italian. Of course, hardest language to pronounce. I guess so. Abby Italian. I have yet to practice Italian. I heard that, man. I don't hate Italian, but it seems Italian is one of those languages where it's easy to read, but it's hard to speak it. Like, I don't know how to put it out. I can absorb the language, but I can't, like, I can absorb it, but I can't speak it because it's very difficult. But hey, maybe someday though, guys. What time is it, guys? About 10 more minutes and then we'll call this a stream, guys. So 10 more minutes and then I gotta get going. Well, we did it, guys. 1K subs, and now we're working towards 2K now. I don't know how long it'll take, but we'll eventually get there. As for learning a new language, maybe I'll do a stream where I dabble into other languages, maybe. I was a translator. Excuse me. I was an online translator during the lockdown period when COVID was running rampant in the pandemic and whatnot. So let us see what languages I find interesting. Maybe I'll do another Japanese Duolingo stream. I don't know. Like, god dang it. It is so... My language is so bad now. Where is John? John comes and goes, I tell you what, Marco. But that man is going to be a Discord mod. I'm going to mod that man just for fun. He's the chosen one. He's going to get it. So don't you worry, guys. That's how lit it is. John, I think everybody in this chat today will be a Discord mod, because why not? Like, I don't know how many mods we need, but I think 5 or 7 is good enough. I don't want to put too much though. Mr. Beast is going to be one. John is going to be one. I'll put everybody else as well. IDK, Abby, you guys probably on this. I want to hear what John sounds like, lol. Oh god. So when will Discord be out? It should be tonight, later today. I don't know exactly the exact time. Either today or tomorrow. I'll post a video to it. So, yeah, wish us luck, guys. I'll tell you though, guys. Trust me. Well, once I tell you what the Discord is called, it should be out. I think it's public right now, actually. It's just that it's just not. I haven't linked it yet, but I do believe it is public already. But oh my goodness, this is gonna be the most simple Discord of all time. I think I'll put like 5 to 7 voice chats in it. So that way, I don't want too many voice chats, but I don't want too little or too much. I think 7 to 10 voice chats is fine for me. Maybe it is not he. Who knows? Who knows, Marco? Anything could happen at this point. But we're gonna just do what we do. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's, I don't want to speculate, guys. It doesn't really matter if it's a he, she, they, or them. Anybody's welcome, honestly. Regardless of their sexual orientation or what they prefer going by. Everybody's welcome. Because I like to treat everybody fairly, regardless of if they're a boy, girl, trans, unisex, non-binary, etc., etc. Everybody's welcome. Hearing everyone will be the best thing. LMAO. Oh, God dang it. It would be the best thing, actually, but the question becomes like, oh man. Well, I wonder if we'll be able to understand one another though, because since we're from different countries, I wonder if like our accents in English will be different. I don't want to be rude, but sometimes I can't understand what some people are saying when they speak English. Because I no offense to my relatives, but sometimes I cannot understand their English. You have male, female, what else? I mean, hey, everybody's welcome. Alright guys, it's getting kind of late. I gotta get going. But, sorry, this might be a little bit abrupt, but I gotta do some stuff behind me. And actually, I gotta do some stuff later, but I really gotta get going. I want to thank everybody for stopping by for this 1K sub celebration. And I'll make a video whenever I post a Discord. Like, the link to the Discord, actually. I believe it is public now, but I need to share the link so you guys can find it easier. But yeah, I really gotta get going, though. So, without further ado, thank you guys for 1K subs. We hit a brand new goal, guys. 1K subs, now we're on to 2K and then to 10,000 subs. And also, we're trying to grow on Instagram and Twitter as well. We're still small on there, but eventually we'll get there on those two websites as well. And by the way, Instagram and Twitter is where I post my personal stuff if you want to see a bit more personal stuff, I guess, what I do in personal life. And with that, let us embrace for the next one, guys. And yeah, I don't know when I'll stream again, but whenever I do, I'll post a schedule. And with that, that's really about it. See you guys next time.